Good day, everyone. Welcome to our half-hour Pilates class. My name is Susan, and let us begin. So, first of all, the breathing is in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now, when you exhale, I want a strong, forceful exhale like the letter H in hollow. And when you do that, this is when you engage your core. So you basically suck your gut in. All right, so inhaling into the chest, thoracic breathing, sideways, and exhale. Belly button to spine. Every breath you take, so every time you exhale, every move, or every exhale, I should say, the whole class, try to bring your belly in, all right? So let's connect with our breath. We're gonna warm up before we get to work. Now, Pilates stance, heels together, feet into a V. Now for the first 4 breaths, I want you to do a few other things. So on the exhale for the first 4 breaths only, thighs tight, pelvic floor, bring it up nice and tight, buttocks tight, belly button to spine, and I want you to visualize that you've got a belt and you're tightening your ribs. So just for the first 4 breaths, basically squeeze everything. Arms to the side, relax the shoulders, let's go, breathe. Inhale completely, exhale, engage, squeeze everything tight, keep going. One more. And tight. All right, relax. Release the heels, roll the shoulders out, shake it all out. All right, so let's do a few little warm up. Now I want you to focus on belly button to spine only for the rest of the class and the rest of the warm up. Let's go, inhale up. And so just try to connect with the breath and just slow things down. Do what you can, listen to your body. If it's not gonna feel good, something we do gonna cause you any pain or aggravate, keep going in condition. You don't have to do it, or maybe if you just do one, doesn't matter. All right, down, roll the shoulders out. Let's do some calf raises now. Again, do what you can. This is, we're gonna work on your balance, but also the strength of the toes, the feet, the ankles, and the lower legs. So to help you with that, with your balance, find yourself a little spot on the floor, a little focal point. And you can stare at it, it will help you with your balance. Now we're gonna come up on the balls of the feet and come all the way down. Now the arms to the side. If you wanna go a little further, you can bring them up to the ceiling, which is what I'm going to do. Ready? Let's go, inhale up. And nice and slow, follow the rhythm of the breath. Inhale up. Couple more, all the way up. And up again, stay here, breathe. One more, and down. All right, now roll out the ankles, release the tension in those calves, roll up the shoulders, perfect. All right, let's do a couple of more, all right. So we're going to do some nice arm circles. This is really going to start mobility, range of motion of the shoulders. So really waking up the upper body, the shoulders, and the arms. So I'll show you quickly, and I'll give you something else to do. I'm going to just do these little circles, and then you're going to get bigger and bigger till you get a full rotation, and then start with a big circle and work your way back to a smaller circle. Do what you can. If this is going to bother your shoulders, you don't have to do a big circle. All right, so just do whatever feels good for you. Okay, arms out, standing nice and tall. You can open up your legs a little wider. Make sure you're nice and anchored to the floor. And start with a small circle, follow the breath. So just really warming up the shoulders, the upper body, the chest, the upper arm muscles. And then when you get to the big circle, work your way back the opposite direction. And these are just called arm circles, that's it. And you finish your last one, that's it. Relax, roll the shoulders out. And if you want to do a little stretch, now we're going to do a lot of stretches. When we do stretching, it's normal breathing. And just grab the elbow and just pull. A little stretch it out. Perfect. Okay, and we're going to do one more. Roll the shoulders a little more if you need to. This one here again is going to focus on your balance, the strength of the leg, the foot, the toes, and the leg. So find your little focal point on the floor. Let me show you this one here. We're going to start with the left foot. Get it nice and anchored into the floor. We're going to lift the right one up, and we're going to come down. You can either tap with your toe or hover. Don't worry about how high, just get it off the floor if you can. Now the arms. The arms can be out to the side to help you with your balance. If you want to go a little deeper with this one, you could do genie arms, all right? Ready? Do what you can. Let's go. Inhale up. Keep the breath going. Don't forget, every time you exhale, belly button to spine, suck your gut in. Try to relax the left foot, the left leg. And the next time it's up, bring it up, stay here, breathe. And down. All right, relax, shake it out. All right, let's try the other side. Maybe this is the better side for you. All right, get the foot nice and anchored. And don't just get it off the floor. If you find you want to just do this, get it off the floor, you can do that as well. It doesn't matter. Let's go. Really feeling with the leg that you lift, that you're getting off the floor, the opposite leg, you feel your buttock engaging, nice and strong thighs, the leg you're lifting that you're moving, working on your balance, hip flexors. And now, the next time it's up, stay here, breathe. And down. All right, that's it, shake it out. All right, we're done with the warm-up. Now we're gonna get busy. Remember, keep the breath in mind. Always the same breath. We're gonna do sets of 4, we're gonna hold for 4. If you find you can't do more than 1 or 2, then don't worry about it, stop and rest. And when you rest, normal breathing. All right, so we're gonna start with a single leg slide. Laying down, so this one here is gonna help stabilize the pelvis. Working some abdominal muscles, working the thighs, the hip flexors as well. So I want you to keep left leg bent, the right one is flat. Now the left leg, make sure the foot is nice and flat on the floor. What we're going to do here is you're going to inhale, you're going to slide the heel up, and exhale, slide it down. That's it, all right? Back is anchored, shoulders relaxed, arms are on the floor. We're going to start with the right leg. Ready? Inhale up. And then exhale, push it down. Keep your back nice and relaxed. Focus on exactly what you're doing. You're moving one leg, push it down. So you're just dragging the heel up and down. Keep going up. Working, like I said, abdominal muscles. You're working the hip flexors. You're working some thigh as well, some buttock. Up. Inhale up. Exhale. Keep the breath going. One more time up. And, all right, now let's do the other side. Bend the right one, straighten the left one. Adjust your shoulders, make sure you're comfortable. Let's try this side. Inhale up. And again, nice and slow. The breath is complete. So it's not a race. The breath is there to guide you as well. Full inhale, inhale completely. And exhale. Belly button to spine. Kiss your spine with your belly button one more time up. And down. All right, we'll do a little stretch before we go to the next one. Bend both knees, bring your knees up. Give yourself a little hug and just rock. And let's really start lengthening, stretching up, releasing the lower back. Because in Pilates, we want to strengthen the core muscles, the abdominals, but the lower back muscles, everything works together. All right, so let's make sure that we release the tension. And when, like I said, when you do a stretch, it's just normal breathing and stretch that back out. If you want to take a quick stretch for your body, stretch your legs out, bring your arms over your head and lengthen your body. All right, the short little rest. Okay, so now we're going to do both legs. So we did single leg slide, now we're going to do both legs. So this one here might be a little bit more challenging. Bring the legs up, we're going to slide them down and bring them back up. Arms on the floor. Let's go. Inhale down and exhale. Just do what you can. Inhale down and Really feeling a lot in your abdominals, a lot of power to help you move. Our legs are very heavy, and up. One more time, inhale down, and all right, and relax. Give yourself a little hug if you'd like. Stretch it out quickly. All right, now the next one we're going to do, we're going to stay on our back a little bit longer. And this next one here is called a toe tap. We're going to do 2 exercises, and both of them are going to focus on the lowest part of your abdominals. Okay, right down here. So, from here, back is nice and relaxed. I want you to get yourself into, this position is called the table. So let me show you this one here. We're going to inhale, you're going to tap your toe, and you're going to exhale back to table. That's it, all right? So, ready? Let's go. Inhale. So like I said, with every exercise we do, you know, if you find that you do 1 or 2, then you're starting to get a little shaky and you're not strong enough, then stop and rest. That's when your body's telling you to rest. I want full control and precision. So when you start losing control, that's when you need to listen to your body and rest. Next time you tap, stay here and breathe. One more. And bring it up, go right into your little hug. And just stretch it out. And you can rock a little bit. Just give yourself a little back massage, really releasing that lower back. All right, the next one, we're going to go right into table again. This one here is called running. So let me show you this one here. This one here, the thighs do not move. You're going to be doing this. All right, so just the lower leg from the knee down. So this, if you have to literally hold your legs, make sure they don't move if you can help it, all right? So ready? Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale, exhale as you switch. Don't forget, belly button to spine. Inhale through the nose. Slow and controlled. One more on each side. All right. And down. Stretch your legs out, stretch your body out. And give yourself a hug as well. Don't forget the hug, always. Quick little hug, release that lower back, all right? So always remember to think about what if we're gonna do something you know that's gonna cause you pain, don't do it. You know, pace yourself, take it easy. All right, let's stay on the floor a little bit longer before we change positions. This one here is called single leg lift, all right? So, let me show you this one here. I'm going to give you a few ways to do this. Now, when we have our legs up to the ceiling, it takes a lot of core strength to get those legs up. So if you don't have the core strength, I always supply little straps to my students. You can use a tie or rope, anything. It's about 2 meters long, about 6 feet. If you want, you can use this. I'm going to demonstrate with the strap, okay, and then without. So you can have the strap in both hands if you want. What we're going to do here is you're going to inhale, you're going to go 1 o'clock, and then up. Or, that's it, all right? If you want, you can put the left foot on the floor and do it this way, all right? And if you don't have the core strength, strap is a little helper, all right, until you get the core strength. Now, if you don't need it, you can have both legs up. Again, if you want to have 1 foot on the floor, that's up to you. So, back is anchored to the floor, shoulders are relaxed. Right leg, let's go. Heel down to 1 o'clock, exhale up. Now, if you can, 2 o'clock. And nice and slow. Remember the breathing. Now, those of you who are a little stronger, you can come all the way down to 3 o'clock and come all the way up. But make sure that your back does not change position and your belly doesn't start pooching up. Because if it does, then you know you're not strong enough. So you go to the one position that is best for you. Keep going. And one more. Now, the next time you bring it down wherever it needs to be, stay there and breathe. And up, and bend, and rest. Take a quick little rest. That's not an easy thing to do, so just take a quick little rest. All right, give yourself a quick hug if you need to, because we still have a little bit more to do. When you're ready, if you're going to use your strap, put it on the left leg. Again, if you find you want to put your foot right foot on the floor. You're still working the same leg. It's not cheating, it's just modifying. All right, ready? Left one, inhale down. Now if you find you want to do all 1 o'clock, absolutely. You don't have to do it any lower, whatever, wherever you are in your practice. And couple more. This one can be a tough one. Now the next time you bring your leg down, just stay wherever it feels good for you and breathe. Stay there. One more. And up and bend and rest. Legs feel pretty heavy right now. Just slow everything down. Slow down the heart rate. Bring down the breathing. Give yourself a little hug. Stretch it out if you'd like. Little hug. Release that lower back. All right, because now we have to do both legs. This one's even tougher. So if you're getting a little tired, you might want to just do a couple and then stop and rest. It depends on how you feel right now. So this one here you can use strap again. And the strap is just helping you because our legs are very heavy. All right, ready? Let's go. Inhale. And nice and slow. Follow the breath. And again, if you want to go a little bit further down, if you're a little stronger, and up, nice and slow. Relax the shoulders. And one more. Now, the next time you bring your legs to wherever they need to be, stay there, breathe. A lot of fire in the belly with this one. And up, bend, and rest. Wow. They never get easier, trust me. And that's exactly, it should be, feel something. But it's all about control and precision, and the breath is there. All right, perfect. Do your little stretches. All right, perfect. Now from here, we're going to bring ourselves up to a seated position. So come up, nice and slow. All right, perfect. Okay, so from here, we're going to work on our little boat. So this one here, we're going to do a high boat and a low boat. So this is really going to get a lot of fire in the belly. So I'm going to give you a couple of different ways to do this one here. This boat we do as well in our yoga class. All right, so little boat. I'm going to do a quick demonstration and then we'll do it together. So I'm going to hold on to the back of the legs. I'm going to rock up. Now, if you can, legs up. If you find that's really not going to happen for you, just getting up here is going to work the same muscles. You can have your legs here, here, or all the way up. All right? Hold on to the back of the legs. Now, try to keep your back straight, head level with your spine. Your neck is long. So you're not all hunched over like this. Your back is straight. So you're really working the muscles up and down your spine as well. Everything with your core. Keep you nice and level and balanced. All right? Hold on to the back of the legs. Rock up. And if you can't get any further than this, stay here. But keep that breath going. Take a big one. Exhale. Breathe. Now, as you get stronger, being able to release the hands, you can do that or hold on to the legs. Don't be shy. Breathe. One more. And down. Now let's rest. Come forward slowly. Open up the knees. Now you can bow your head and round your back. Just let your arms go limp and rest. Slow down the breath, slow down the heart rate, rest your belly, a little fire in the belly, just rest. Perfect. All right. So that was the high boat. Now we're going to do a low boat. I'm going to give you 2 different ways to do that one now. Again, a lot of core strength for this one here. Now this is one version, the low boat. Coming down here, resting on the forearms, you're just going to get your feet and your legs off the floor. That's it. You don't have to get them up high, just get them off the floor. Now when you're in this position here, all right, with the elbows resting on the forearms, try not to use your neck. Really think about using, everybody's got core muscles, we're just waking them up. Try not to use your neck, okay? Stay there for a couple of breaths. If it's too intense, bring your feet down. Don't be shy. Now this is one way. Now if you're a little bit stronger, you can bring your arms out and do it. Whoops. Do it this way. All right? But if you're not that strong, put your elbows on the floor. Brace yourself, and you can work. You're working the same muscles. It's just a little modification. All right? So, like I said, do it this way or this way. Let's do it together. Into position. Take your breath and exhale. Breathe. One more breath. And come up slowly. All right, right into your little rest and your stretch. And just really try to relax your belly, a lot of fire in the belly, and relax. High boat and low boat. Perfect. Then bring yourself up, roll the shoulders out. Roll them out. Perfect. All right, let's work those hips. I want you to lay onto the end along the back of the mat. All right? And now with this position here, I always provide little pads for my students. It just makes it a little more padding for those hips. With Pilates, you can have a double yoga mat, you can have a thicker mat. It doesn't matter with Pilates, okay? So if you need to have a little extra padding, make sure that you do that. I have 2 yoga mats here, so I've got a little extra padding. All right, if you have bony hips, and a lot of people do. All right, so along the back of the mat, resting your head in your hand, and I want you to bend both knees. Now, you can rest your head on your arm if you feel better that way, all right? So, the side of your body is nice and anchored to the floor. The top hand, this is your kickstand, this is your stabilizer. This is gonna help keep you from wobbling and moving around. I want no movement if you can help it. Now the legs are together, knees are stacked, hips are nice and lined up. We're going to do a clam and we're going to do a book. So the clam, let me show you quickly. We're just opening and closing. That's it. Heels stay together. All right, ready? Let's go. Inhale. So let's get a little work. Release those tight hips. Loosen up the muscles around the hips. Let's go. Inhale up. The hip adductors, abductors, the flexors, working the thigh as well, the buttock, pelvic floor muscles, of course, abdominals. Go. Just go as far as comfortable. You don't have to have a big clam. If your hips are a little tender, just a little bit is fine. Whatever feels good for you. And let's do one more. And up, stay here, breathe. One more breath. And bring it down. Take a little rest. If you want, bring the top knee on the floor. You can straighten the bottom one and just take a little rest. If you want, you can bring your whole body down. So this is our resting position. Whenever we do any hip things, this is where you can come in and just kind of lengthen that thigh, stretch it out. Let's do one more. Reposition yourself. Knees are nice and stacked. Hips are lined up. Let's do our book. With the book, you're going to release the foot. It's going to come up like this. So I don't want your foot way up here though. Everything is lined up to the hip. Ready? Inhale up. And just relax. And like I said, if you're getting tired or if it's really getting a little wobbly, just do one and stop and rest. Listen to your body. I can't emphasize that enough, okay? You get stronger as you get on in your practice. But just because you can't, we're only doing 4 anyway. And up, stay here. One more. And down. All right, I want you to go on your belly. And as a transition, we're going to do some heel beats. We're going to work our buttocks, our glutes. Pelvis and hips nicely anchored into the floor. I want you to keep your knees on the floor. I want you to bring your feet slightly off the floor. We're going to click our heels. That's it. You can keep your head up here if you'd like. So just 5 breaths. I want you to click your heels as fast as you can. All right, let's go. Slow breath, quick movement. Engaging, isolating, get a little fire into our glutes, into our buttocks. Keep going, nice and fast. But a slow breath. Keep that Pilates breath going, belly button to spine. One more. All right, bring the legs down, relax. Let's do a stretch, and then we'll go to the other hip. We're going to get into our little shell, so I want you to come up very, very slowly. Your back might be a little tight. Open up the knees, and I want you to lean back very gently and just rest, bow your head. And this is called a shell, so it's a wonderful full body stretch. It's similar to the child's pose in yoga, but you don't have to put your head on the floor. It's just a little rest. All right, a quick little rest. Let's get to the other hip now. All righty. Along the back of the mat, set yourself up. Body's nice and anchored. Kickstand is down. Knees are stacked. Hips are lined up. Let's do our clam. Heels together. Let's go. Inhale up. And go as high as comfortable. Maybe this is your strong hip and you can go a little further. Maybe this is the hip that gives you a little bit of grief and you can't do very much. So listen to your body again. Pace yourself. You don't have to be aggressive. It's not a race. It's not a contest. And up. Breathe. Down. Nice and slow. Take a quick little rest if you need to. Just lengthen it. All right. That's a quick rest, isn't it? Okay. Let's try our book now. Line things up again. Hips lined up. Kickstand down. Let's go. Inhale up and down. Follow the breath. Two more. And next time you're up, stay here. Breathe. One more. Down. All right. From here, let's get into our table. So slowly get onto your hands and knees. Let's do a few cat and cows. Let's stretch things out. Head up, sacrum up, C-scoop, spine. And then arch the back, chin to chest, belly button to spine. Lengthening the spine, stretching up the upper back and the lower back. And also your buttocks, your hips. Let's do one more. Just normal breathing. It's just a stretch. And then from here, I would like you to get yourself up to standing. Come up nice and slow. We're going to do a few stretches and we're done. So, nice wide V. This is just normal breathing. It's just a stretch. Right arm up and reach. Lengthen the body. Reach, stretch your body out. 5 principles of our Pilates practice. Let's go to the other side. Concentration, centering, breath, precision, and control. Lengthen that body. Come up all the way to the ceiling. Stretch it out. Let's get into a V straddle split. You can soften your knees if you'd like, or you can only go halfway. Come down. If you can't reach the floor, bend your knees. If you want to come up halfway and do it, absolutely, if this makes you dizzy. This is just a stretch. We do this actually in our yoga class. Really get a nice lengthening of the back of the legs. Walk your hands to the left. Center and to the other side. Really wonderful full body stretch. When you're ready, bend the knees, come up very slowly, reverse the blood flow so you don't get dizzy. Always moving very gently. And let's get those legs together. And we're done. Roll the shoulders out, shake it out if you need to. All done. So thank you very much for joining me. And while we're here, give yourself a big hug for doing it, for taking the time and the effort to do a little bit of work. And a clap for your friends and a clap for all of us. So thanks again for joining me. I hope that wasn't too hard on you. So have a lovely day, and it's April 20th today. It's a little chilly out here in Northern Ontario, but it doesn't matter. It's still April 20th and spring is here. So get outside, get some sun on your face, go play outside, find something fun to do. Just dress for the weather. Thanks for joining me. Bye.